Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm Andy the Player, because I'm a player baby. And in today's video, it's a bit different. Normally on this video I like to do entertainment or kind of fun, action, adventure kind of videos, gameplay videos. But today I'm doing a pottery video. The game is called Let's Create Pottery VR. It's literally what it says on the tin. You are doing pottery with your hands out of clay and shaping pots to whatever shape you want, really. It's not really my type of game, but I feel like I'm here to cater to all the audiences here. If there's people out there who have, learned pottery in lockdown, for example, and they might feel like, oh, doing it in VR could be quite an interesting subject, so that is why I'm here to talk about this. Now, I played a tiny bit of this game. It's pretty much just making pots. You can sell them or you can give them away, and you can, as you progress through the campaign or a very laid-back campaign, but once you get through most of the game, you unlock more things and it gets a little bit more harder. Then you can buy different colours and different kind of tools, and I'm going to show you a little bit about it and see what you think. But this is Let's Create Pottery VR. Wow, what a niche video this is. Okay, so here we are in my kind of living room, and it's very basic. So you have your pot in front of you that you can create your pots. We've got a little tin over there where you can go to your shop and you can buy different accessories and different colours, and then we've also got a kind of an oven where you get to, once you finish designing your pot, you then bake it to make it go hard and cook it, and then you can sell it or give it away depending on what you need to do in the story campaign. Now, you can do this game standing up, but I think the game recommends you to be sitting down. You would be sitting down anyway for to be making pots. Now, when this game first came out, it was only used with controllers, but then they released an update that you can use with your hands. I haven't done it with my hands, so we're going to give that a try now, and I think that gives you a little bit more kind of realism, because I'm just thinking of the film The Ghost, not The Ghost with Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore, when they're getting very intimate and creating pot. That's just what I think of when I play this game. So what we can do, if we just go to Create, and if I tap my fingers, if it wants to let me. Why is it not letting me? There we go. Okay, so we've got some sweet music playing. We've got my pot of clay in front of me, and we need to design this this pot up here. That's what you need to get up to. So we can use both hands if we want to. You can pinch your fingers and raise it up if it needs to go higher. I don't think the hand feature is very good. There we go, a little bit more higher, and then you've got stars there, and it's telling you I've only got 1 star, so I need to get up to 5. So this needs to go a little bit much more higher. So now we're at 2. God, these hands are going all over the place. I don't think this feature really works properly to me. There we go. So now we've got 5 stars, so that's the maximum height that we need to get to. Now we need to make this a little bit more wider. God, this doesn't feel very ghost-like, does it? This feels very... I have played it with the controllers, but with the hands, this is just not working. This is just terrible. It takes bloody ages. What the hell? I can't even get a grip of it. You know what? Forget this. Let's just switch the controllers. So with the controller, you have like your palette on the left-hand side, and then you just use one hand to actually make the clay. But instead of using your fingers to pinch, you just hold the trigger to widen, or even push your hand in to make it go inwards. Right, this is just much more easy just using the controller. So we need to make this base really wide. This probably needs to go in a bit more. Round it off. This needs to be rounded inwards. This all needs to be a little bit more inwards, a little bit more. I guess it's a little bit therapeutic as well. I don't think I've ever designed a pot in my life. It's kind middle of getting there. I just need to be a bit more rounded. Got 4 stars. We need to get 5. We're nearly there. 4 stars. I want to get 5 stars. You know what? This is just taking its time. I'm just gonna settle with that. 4 stars. That would do. Bake it now. So you just pick it up, chuck it straight in there, and it cooks. Is that the right Is that the right terminology? Cooks for cooking clay. There we go. Right, pop it on there. So now it's hardened. It's all a hard clay marble. No, it's 2 different things, isn't it? So now we have the option of painting. So I don't have a lot of colours that I've unlocked. You can choose different patterns. I've only unlocked 3 patterns. And colours, so this is just I've got only red. So we need to match this one. We've got lots of black stripes. So if we go to the patterns, is it this one that we're looking at? It's got thicker ones at the bottom, so let's go for this thicker one here. And then we're gonna go to one there. The more you hold it down, the more thicker the black line gets and darker. So what's that, 4 lines, is it at the bottom? And then it's got a space, and then it gets a little bit more thinner. Let's go about here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's a bit more thinner at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4. And then we've got 3 lines of all different sizes at the top. I think that's pretty much there. I've only got 4 stars. Like that should really be 5. Right, and then once you're done, click ready. Now you have the option once it's complete to auction it or send the order to a customer. I don't really know what I know what the difference is, but I don't know what the difference is in the game, because you still get points or money for whatever you do. So I mean, this isn't fantastic, so I'm just gonna auction it. You can hear lots of buzzing, people talking in the background, but really when you look around, there's no one here. We're not even in auction. I'm still in the living room. We can go to start, really. Start the bidding. Who wants it? Is that dollars? $19? Or is that made up money? 58. And this random person. Amanda, thank you, 58. So I've got 67 coins now altogether. Right, we continue. So that has pretty much been the very bare basics, and then we can just go to create and then create something else. But let's just go to the shop, so you can just kind of see what you can unlock. So I've got 67 coins. It's kind of 10 coins for an additional colour, and you can get kind of different other colours up here, but that goes into the hundreds. Unlock different patterns. Oh, we've got loads of different patterns up here as well. We can go different. They look quite quirky. We can go to accessories as well. If we want to put, I don't know, like bows or ribbons. Or handles, right? Okay. And we've got different ornaments that you can attach. And then we've got different types of clay, the different colours. As I say, I'm a very amateur. I mean, I've never done it before, so I'm less than an amateur. So there you go. So that is the shop. I thought I'd just tell you that it's kind of like a mini tutorial when you first start the game. It kind of gives you an outline of where you need to position the clay, if you need to raise it outwards or inwards, and you can just follow like a stencil kind of thing. Now that I'm on kind of mission 4, when I was creating it, there was no stencil, so there's a little bit more longer for me to kind of create this shape. So now that I have sold this pot in the auction, you kind of get messages from customers or your aunt Chloe. So I created the design again. I still can't get it perfect, but I'm going to send the order now, so you can kind of see what the difference is, what happens now. So when you send the order, you get a letter from whoever you sent it to, and now they're requesting to create this one. So that's how you progress more. I think if you sell it at an auction, you just get coins for it, so you can buy more stuff. You don't progress in the story. To progress in the story, you need to send the order. So I'll just work that one out. So if I now go to create, I have now got to create this lovely piece of art, and it's just exactly the same thing, really. Just literally just trying to just get it as perfect as you can. This looks like it's a bit wider up there, and then it kind of goes down here. As I said, I am not very good. I like to think I'm good at games, but this I'm not very particularly good at, to be honest. I mean, I've got some friends that kind of actually do pottery for real, so I don't know, maybe I could say to them, like, would this game do any wonders for you, sort of thing? Do you think that this would help you out? Does it feel like the real thing? But I would definitely recommend playing with the controllers rather than the hands, because the hands were just absolutely useless. It feels like you want to like get in and have a little bit more freedom with it, and I don't know, put your hand in and then sculpt from the inside. Like, I don't know if that's possible really yet with the technology of the headset, and maybe get some water, wash your hands, and then I don't know, probably that would be like the future. But at the moment, I mean, it's kind of all right, but I feel like it's just a bit repetitive, just doing the same thing over and over again. To be honest, I'm a bit bored. Bored. I think it's just because this game isn't really for me, and I'm trying to concentrate while doing this, and it's just not working. Whatever. That's kind of it there. Let's just bake it. Chuck it in there. Bake it up. Send it. Off you go. Thank you for your devoted work. I mean, I didn't really put that much into it, really. This is the most beautiful vase I've ever seen. Here are your 50 coins. I hope you stay in touch. Thanks. And that's pretty much it. You can progress a little bit more, create more, you need to buy more stuff, and yeah, I'm sure as you go through it, you'll be able to, once you unlock more things, it'll be a little bit more fun. But for me, this is just not for me, really. But I have shown a particular audience out there what pottery is like in VR. So hopefully I have done that. But I think I'm gonna come out of this now. So there we have it. That is Let's Create Pottery VR. Yeah, as I say, I think this will appeal to a very niche audience. I mean, I'm not the audience at all. I mean, I'm into my shooting games or my action adventure stealth games, that kind of genre. So something like this, it's very nice just to sit down, just relax and just get lost away, just creating pots. Like, yeah, that's pretty cool, but it just feels like, I don't know, certainly to begin with, it's just very, very basic and just boring. And yeah, as I say, I'm sure as you progress through it, well, I know that as you progress through it, you unlock more things, and it gets a bit more creative and a bit more fun, and you can actually take your time with it more and create a masterpiece. So if that appeals to you, go for it. If you're like me and you're shooting sort of games, then yeah, I really probably wouldn't recommend buying this. I don't even know how much this game is. It just appeared in my library. I just got it. I don't know if it was free. I don't know, I feel a bit weird. I feel like I like to create a little bit of humour around my videos, and I just couldn't find any humour with this game at all. So make of it what you will. Have you downloaded this game? Have you tried it out for yourself? Are you going to? I'd be interested to know, because I'm going to delete it, I think, right now. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I've been Andy the Player. Keep playing as always, and I will see you in the next video. All right, bye-bye.